Mothers around the world, when their babies are born, pray to God when they hold that child that that body and that life will be safe for the rest of his life. Yet we have a mother and a father who mourn the life of a young man who should be here today.
Powerful words from Vice President Kamala Harris as she, family, friends, and the city of Memphis celebrated Tyre Nichols' life this afternoon.
The family wants people to know more about the life he lived and the people he loved, and not just about his horrific death. Now, in addition to his job at FedEx, Tyre Nichols was the father of a 4-year-old boy and known as a free spirit who loved skateboarding and photography. Our Jay Shakur was at Tyre's funeral. He joins us live now. Jay, lots of powerful messages came from that service.
Very powerful messages. As you can imagine, the service was both sad and reflective today here at Mississippi Boulevard Christian Church. We learned more about the life lived by the 29-year-old. Hundreds gathered at Mississippi Boulevard Christian Church, including Nichols' family, friends, and community members. Throughout the service, we saw a montage of pictures highlighting Nichols' love for sunsets and the city of Memphis. During the nearly 2-hour funeral, family reflected on his life. One of Nichols' brothers saying Tyre set his own path and made his own light. His sister saying he may have had his life taken from him, but not his talents and not his light. This as his death continues to inspire activism across the country and world as many call for police reform.
Tyre was a beautiful person. And for this to happen to him, it's just unimaginable. I promise you the only thing that's keeping me going is the fact that I really truly believe my son was sent here on an assignment from God. And I guess now his assignment is done and he's been taken home.
As you can only imagine, the family saying they're continuing to grieve, but their fight for justice is just beginning. In Midtown Memphis, I'm Jay Shakur.
All right, thank you, Jay. At the funeral and after, there were several calls for Congress to pass what's known as the George Floyd Justice in Policing Act. Now, that bill is an expansive policing bill targeting racial bias and use of force, named after George Floyd, of course, who was killed by police up in Minneapolis in 2020. Lawyer Ben Crump said at today's funeral, a new version of the Floyd bill should include language about a police officer's duty to intervene when they see police violence.
Make it where it can prevent some of these hashtags, some of these unjustifiable killings. How many black boys got to be shot in the back running away and the police get to say, oh, I fear for my life, and the judge say, we grant qualified immunity? How many? And so I think it's going to be a negotiation.
Crump said he's hopeful those negotiations on passing the George Floyd Act can continue soon. In fact, he's trying to set up follow-up meetings with President Biden, Vice President Harris, and members of Congress to get that done.
And in honor of Tyre Nichols, Literacy Mid-South will be giving away free books. Literacy Mid-South says it wants to share Tyre's passion with our youngest Memphians. And in the next few weeks, it will give out books featuring Black children engaging in photography and skateboarding to its partners and many children they serve. Literacy Mid-South says it's important for Black children to see stories that feature characters who look like them so they feel valued and heard.